Hey guys, and welcome back. Um, I um, I haven't started anything new today. It's been quite a busy day for me. So I'm just gonna talk about Supernova because that happened on the weekend, and just gonna share my thoughts on that. Um, First off, I haven't checked through the footage that I have of Supernova, so I'm still sort of contemplating whether or not it'll be worth making a video for that. Um, but the event itself was really good. Um, I think I mentioned before that we had heard that there was going to be a League of Legends tournament on, and it did end up happening. Not how I expected. I was expecting it to be in one of the seminar rooms or set up in a hall or something like that. But it ended up being out on the floor, and for the most part, people were standing up to watch it, which it's quite a lot of standing around, seeing as the pro games go for anywhere up to 45, 50 minutes plus. Um, but yeah, the first day was really good. The they they pretty much played tournament games all day. Um, there were essentially four teams, and how it worked, like, I think they played each other once, or maybe each other twice. Might have been twice, and then well, actually, I'm not really sure how the first day worked, but um, however, it was dealt with. They had two final teams for the second day, for Sunday, and basically they were set up to play a best of five, and I don't know if they have footage on the internet and whether they're planning to put it up on Twitch or on the Riot website or on Supanova website, but in case, I guess, in the slim chance that it is, if you don't want to hear the results, then probably stop watching the video now. But well, actually, to be fair, I wasn't paying much attention to the team names, but one of the teams, won their first three games straight up, and there was no need to play the other two. And yeah, it was, the first two games were really close, and the third game, the team that was in the lead just absolutely dominated. It was, I think it was for the first 15-20 minutes even, it was a kill for their team, not the game, their team, every minute or thereabouts, which is pretty crazy for League of Legends, to be honest. But I guess the morale of the losing team was just not in it, and they just couldn't pull a win in those first few games. So I'm sure they're disappointed, but they played well the first day because I watched them play, and they did really well. So I guess so that pretty much took up most of my time, and it was just really interesting to watch. I mean, Supernova itself never really changes too much. The guest stars were decent for this year, but the shows aren't ones that I watch, so it wasn't really worth seeing any of them for me anyway, but they're usually really popular, and that's why most people go, I think. The cosplay this year was pretty good, and the stalls are always generally the same, and the the artist walkway area was good too. I didn't end up picking up anything from there, which I usually do. I just wasn't feeling any of the pieces. Like, nothing sort of drew me in this year, which is a bit of a shame. But there's always Gold Coast and PAX as well, to pick up something. But yeah, after every game at the league tournament, they were throwing out these little stress balls. Well, I don't know if they're stress balls, but they're kind of made of the same material, the little Poro stress balls, and Timo hats, and Baron and Mr. Tibbers pillows as well, which was kind of crazy. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. They put a lot of effort into it. Had casters there as well, which was good. Although they were a little well, them themselves weren't annoying. They were just on a lot before between games, and because people are waiting around for such a long time, it was like, just you need, speed it up, because people can't stand here forever. Aside from that, there wasn't really any panels at all that were interesting this year. This year was a little strange because although if the League of Legends thing hadn't been there, I don't know how enjoyable the lineup of things to do at Supanova would have been this year. But they seem to the league stuff rather pulled it together for me, and yeah, again, I went both days, so there must be something that was enjoyable about it. I mean, just seeing people having fun, which is the main reason for it, I think is good. Caught up with a few people as well. So yeah, it was all good and fun. The Riot guys really just, I think, blew it out this year, blew it out of the water. So they gave away skin cards as well for some of the characters. They were giving out the I had one here, the lanyards. So it's a mid lane. It's going to be backwards on the camera, but mid lane one with Brand and Lux, I think, on it. Brand and Lux. I picked up a model, a Gundam model. I've never put one together. I've done 40k and Warhammer stuff before, and there was a Zoid model that I saw that I wanted to grab, but didn't, and then it sold out. But I'm hoping this will be a good start, because I think they're basically the same sort of kits, the snap together ones, so I think it'll be good. But yeah, so that was pretty much it. I travelled down, because it was on the Gold Coast. I travelled down by bus and train, and even that was fun. Just seeing the different people get on the train with the different costumes, and talking about what they're going to see, and the the events that they wanted to do and what they had purchased, when they were coming back, and it was it's just very very interesting, the whole thing. So definitely looking forward to see if the Brisbane one this year will begin, because it's in a new building with aircon in the middle of November, which is great because it's our summer in November, or the start. Oh, well, not quite, but it's still rather hot anyway. That's right, December, January, and February for summer. But PAX in October, I think, so that'll be good. And we'll see if there's anything that pops up in between. But I think we'll leave it there. This will be a long one. The image that's up is the light post. If you hadn't sort of put two and two together, it still needs a little bit of work, but it's looking very good, and we'll probably won't see any work done on it to tomorrow. I'll start something new. But hopefully you had a good weekend. If you went to Supanova, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Alright, cheers guys.